No one is having a bigger summer this year than Paul Walter Hauser. I mean, he's in the box office. You can see three films back to back to back with Fantastic Four, The Naked Gun, and now Americana. He's joined with director, writer Tony Tost. So, Tony, what is this movie about? How did you come up with this process?
Yeah, this movie is I describe it as a kind of a crazy quilt of a small town crime film that bit by bit turns into an old school Western. There's a handful of people, modern South Dakota, who for whatever reason feel out of place in the modern West, and a priceless Native American artifact falls onto the black market, and for their own reasons, all these characters feel like if they can get possession of it, their lives would improve, and they all kind of collide.
Such a fun movie to watch on the big screen. An Emmy winner, Golden Globe winner, obviously Paul Walter Hauser. This character is so different than those other movies that I mentioned on the big screen right now. What did you like most about playing him?
Yeah, this is more my style. I mean, I'm proud of Fantastic Four and Naked Gun and those things, but if you ask me what movie I want to watch or make, it's always something closer to a character-driven auteur type movie, and this felt like the burgeoning moment of a brand new auteur that we were all going to follow for the rest of said career. So, I for one, I just felt like I got on the ground floor and like those early Google investors or whatever. I was looking at it like that, and then I like the character. I don't think I'm the only person who could play Lefty Ledbetter. So I was a little surprised and honored that Tony and his producing partner Alex came to me and said, "We want you to play this and do it opposite Sydney Sweeney, who was just having that big moment from White Lotus and Euphoria at the time, and since then has only kind of blown up even more." So I was just very much excited, very honored, and then when I saw the film at South by Southwest, it was one of the few times where the very thing you envision from the screenplay is exactly as you see it on screen. That doesn't happen very often.
Like you mentioned, it premiered at South by Southwest, not last year, 2023. Here we are a year and a half later. Tony, what is it like for all that anticipation building up for your film to finally be released in theaters here?
Oh, it's just excitement and gratitude, like it's very much uh, you know, designed not to be a museum piece, but be one of those movies that hopefully like I'm not going for an Oscar. I want to make somebody's favorite movie, and something that they watch and like in a way like my favorite movie of all time is The Bad News Bears. Americana is different from that, but it's been a very good companion in my life, and now it's a part of my son's life. I want to make those type of movies, and so I'm glad now it's out in the world. People can come see it, and maybe some people will adopt it and love it, and it can be like, oh, this was made just for me. So I'm excited to now be at this point.
Audiences will love it. The critical reception already is off the charts. Paul, like you said, Sydney Sweeney, Halsey, Simon Rex. I mean, all these great ensemble all put together. What was it like working alongside them?
It was great. I think everybody was there for the same reason. It was like, well, we get to tell a really cool story. We have really well drawn characters to play off of and inhabit. And then, uh, I think everybody was rooting for Tony. A deserving voice to emerge amidst the heavy traffic of lots and lots of movies getting made or trying to get made or TV series that sort of take the place of films. A movie like this, there isn't always a place for it. It seems in the modern, atmosphere of movie making. So yeah, as Tony said, it was cool because we all felt like we were making somebody's next favorite movie. Jordan Peele has a great quote, something akin to I try to make my favorite movie that I haven't seen yet, something like that. And I'm like, yeah, this kind of feels like that. This would be one of my favorite movies. Um, and I think we all kind of felt like we were in for a treat. It just felt like everybody was getting spoiled with good writing. That's just not always the case.
So fun from start to finish. And Tony, obviously, Halsey, people know is this Grammy winning singer. She's so talented, but this is a side we have not seen of her. And she is also terrific in this movie, in this role. What stood out to you casting her in this? Because it's such a big risk to cast a movie star, but she knocks it out of the park in acting as well.
Yeah, I probably should have had more nerves about that, but I had a just a gut feeling like I came across a couple of her music videos and I was like, okay, like set these aside. Whoever we cast in this role as Mandy, show them this because like this is kind of the vibe. And then a light went off, like, hey, dummy, why don't you just like get this person, this really charismatic, cool singer who seems to have the vibe, see if she'd be interested. And I talked with her, and it was clear she connected with this character in a personal, not a surface level way. I was like, okay, well, I think we should just do it. I think we should jump in. And so then she came in just like, total team player, totally like I'm here to serve the story, like everything you hope for on set. And so then yeah, I'm not surprised that she's one of the real standouts in the movie.
Audiences are going to be so thrilled watching Americana on the big screen in theaters August 15th. Paul, Tony, thank you both so much.
Thanks, Trevor.
Thanks for spreading the good word, Trevor. Appreciate you.
Always. Thank you.